First question, do it yourself. In Missouri, a man trying to install a satellite TV system in his house found it was harder than he thought. Did he, A, fall off the roof and land face first on the not yet installed satellite dish? B, attempt to connect the power directly to the high voltage cables in the street? Oh yes, we laugh now.
How vaguely apt.
Or C, try to punch a hole through the wall by firing a shot which hit and killed his wife. Oh! Well, the exploding hands say it was Josh by a millisecond. Yes, Josh.
I'm gonna go, it's America, C.
Oh.
Yeah, guns, that's what they do. Hey, you know when, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, laugh! Laugh at the tragedy!
Yeah.
Just laugh and laugh!
It just must be so hard for you how consistently shit America is.
Yeah.
You know?
That would be really funny if I didn't have a gun, John.
Whatever, I could...
Presenting that without comments. How are we all doing, Smart Chat? Hope you're doing well. Let me just quickly sort myself out. Once again, cough my lungs up. Here's what it is. I'll get over it eventually. Yeah, it's nice. I just want to have some fun. That's alright. I have been pretty sick this week. I've been coughing a lot. Head was spinning. I had a couple of attacks which required me to be near a toilet. I will not describe those. But yeah, it's been unpleasant all around, so you know. Anyway, for tonight, as per the description, I think I'm going to Yondershire. It's either that or I'm going to the Lowlands and continuing with the epic, but I have never been to Yondershire, so I kind of want to check that out. Oh my god, my throat. I need water. The other thing that I really need to do is I need to check out the missions on this character, and I actually leveled up an alt yesterday, got it up to level 20 and tried out the missions, and I've seen what those are. They're basically much smaller versions of skirmishes, but they're just as efficient with respect to leveling up, which is actually terrible, because some of the rewards you can get out of them are actually pretty decent, like cosmetics and legendary items and whatever have you. So there's also some return to skills which allow you to return to various places in the world. I think if I do try those out at some point, I might do those off stream, but also what I'll do is I'll equip an experienced disabler just so I'm not leveling up too fast. Because I seriously went from, oh my god, the lag has not improved. I reboosted the server yesterday and it has not improved at all. Holy shit. Yeah, trying out the missions yesterday, I went from 20 to 25 in the blink of an eye. And it's like, no, we can't have that. I need to turn in some tasks. I'm just going to grab some water. And then I'll be RB. What can I turn in here? Reality is I should probably just pick whatever and turn in whatever does not trigger. Or cancel what does not trigger, I should say. Oh my god, my voice. I have a lot of trouble speaking today, both at work and here. I'll see carapaces, that'll do. Mr. Carcass, hope you're doing well, dude, as always. Thank you for dropping in, appreciate it. Should have broken something. And that will do.
What do you need?
Just gonna turn in my rep.
What do you need? What can I do for you? Greetings. What do you need?
And that will do for today. Gonna speak to the mayor. I'll hold on that. Going to the Lowlands, we won't do that today. We'll do Yondershire today. I also want to check out this instance. I did not check it out on my old. And we'll go north later, I think. Alright, we need to be level 22 to continue on with the epic, apparently, but we're not going in that direction, so let me just quickly catch a horse to the Shire. Also, I did some crafting while you weren't looking. I have leveled up a little bit, but I've got some ways to go on Jeweler and Prospector. I crafted one of these. Don't know what it does. I think it equips in my pocket, perhaps? It's my ranged weapon. Oh my god, my voice goes there. That doesn't really do much, it just gives me a few buffs. And what else did I need to check? I just thought of something right now and it's gone, just like that. Oh my god, what was it? Going to Yondershire, thinking. Looking at this stuff here. No, it's gone. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. Alright, let me just grab some water. I'll be RB. We are going to nickel delving in the Shire. I'm still dying. So we can do quests here, but we have well and truly out-leveled them. We'll get no experience for them. And that's not a bad thing, but I've done the Shire to death, so let's go check out this new area to the north. I have been here once, and it almost ended in my death, so we leveled up now. We will not die, hopefully. And we'll see what this area has to offer. That pop in though. I definitely want to kill any slugs that I see because that is a deed, and it's easily the hardest one to get in the Shire. These things do not spawn terribly often. We still need 30 and 60. No, they've lowered it to 20 and 40, which is nice, but it's still not great. Alright, so up here at the northwest corner is the little town of Needlehole, and it used to be that you passed through the door and it popped you out at Ered Luin, the starter area for elves and dwarves. But in between this area now is Yondershire, which almost got me killed the other night. We won't have that problem tonight though, hopefully. Oh my god, my voice is stuffed. This lag is also stuffed. Holy crap. Do you reckon she'd be interested in me, chat? Not you, you're too short. Alright, what did you have? No, you've all got grey rings. These don't count for terribly much, although you've got a gold ring, which means you have something. Join the Bounders, which is a level of quest.
Can I take a moment of your time?
That's just us, guess, go back to Mickle Delving, which is where we just were. To Yondershire.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Quest level 20, we are level 20. If you head west, you may want to rest a while in Yondershire. The Bounders there can be found patrolling the western edge of the Shire proper. Talk to this lady, or whoever it is, in the village of Nobosel? Dunno. And Frothard Took in the hamlets of Tyfield. Tyfield? Weird names. Bounders will give you a proper Yondershire welcome. Alright.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Just gonna tag you. Oh wow.
Hello there.
We can go all the way to Dullond from here. Dullond is over in Eredloin here. So we have this place here, through the Yondershire, and then it's going to take us all the way to here as a swift travel. Well, not as a swift, but a fast travel.
How do you do?
If I want swift, I have to unlock that with VIP. Need to have been subbed for a little bit. Was it? Oh my god. Camera, please. Yeah, I think it was there. That's where you popped out from Eredluin. You teleported in here, and then you were in the Shire. But now it's a weird mix of Yondershire here, which you never used to be able to access that area. Like, this was all untraversable. They've added that. And they've done something to the north here. Also, I need to keep mining copper and barrow iron. Actually, no, we don't need copper, but I'll take it anyway. And this is all new.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Oh, hello there. This is a pleasant surprise. You're on your way to Yondershire to welcome your cousin Priska's daughter Angelica to her new home. She's on her tweens. She purchased a home in Nobosel. They grew up so fast, blah blah blah. Priska and her other children are planning a housewarming party for Angelica, and I'm certain you'll be welcome as well. Really? You have any idea how many animals I've murdered, dude? And people? Some of her brood made the trip a few days ago. They intend to find a suitable present. Perhaps don't tell Priska I said that. We don't even know her. She dislikes when I refer to her children as a brood. Really? She broods on us? Really? If you're in a festive sort of mood, I'm not, but anyway, you're supposed to meet up with your cousins in the centre of Tyfield. It's to the northwest of here in Yondershire, so we have two cities here. Well, let's go check them out, I suppose. Meet up with Camellia? Who's Camellia? I'm not even sure, but okay. She's related to you, but that name was not mentioned in the quest anyway. Lotho's Bounder. Oh, tier 3. I need tier 2 stuff. I won't say no though. $22. You not give me points for that? Wow, okay. We're in No Bottle, and there's a lot of upset and nosy hobbits around the place. Walls in the Shire. Yeah, I think I passed through here and then went south. And that led me towards the Shire proper. Alright, we saw your name mentioned.
Just a moment.
There's Croatia, how you doing? It's Cough. Oh man, I'm dying here. Welcome to Yondershire and welcome to No Bottle. I'd love to know how to pronounce that.
Might I have a word with you?
Alright, what do you want me to do? Welcome to the village of No Bottle, your Salg green grass of the Yonder Watch. We here welcome both friends and strangers alike, despite what you may have been told. Farmers, brewers, writers, all sorts of folk reside here. We are proud of them all. We even have some guests at the moment, such as that Fredigar Bolger. Wasn't that the guy who was at Crick Hollow? The hobbits from away on whom I've been keeping my eye, perhaps you can do the same. While you're here, you recommend exploring our lively village and seeing the sights. The village centre, the farm, the Fox and Fiddle, the finest tavern in all of Yondershire. When you're done, feel free to make the journey to the village of Longcleave. Where is that? It's up there. Once there, you can meet Rosa, the newest Reeve. She took over for her mother, you see, who was Reeve before. We don't care. Let's go. Let's take a look around. The village centre is cosy and bustling. I don't know. Looks like any old village centre to me. You just got MGS Delta. Nice. Let me know if it's good or not, please. I've seen the intro. It looks good. I just can't bring myself to play it again, that's all.
For you this fine day?
Okay, so we get a return to here if we get the coins, which are deeds. What do we need, though? Acquaintance. That's easy. Famous last words. The farm or the village or the pub? I don't know. What is this? The Fox and Fiddle. Many folk gather at this establishment. That's a lot of people. Holy shit, or a lot of hobbits. Our social anxiety is kicking in.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
I've not seen you before, which can only mean one thing. You do not live in this village. I may spend most of my time right here in the pub, but you found that news has a way of collecting in taverns better than anywhere else. What brings you here? An adventurer, you say. Oh, I'm something of an adventurer myself. You simply must come back to my home. You can view my collection of books and regale me with tales of the most interesting and exciting adventures. No, we're going to get mugged. I can already tell. We'll go there, and this hobbit's going to try and kill us. And we're going to need to kill the hobbit. At least that's what I hope. I'm very good at killing things, just saying. Alright, so where else are we going? We're visiting Fredigar Bolger and the farm. So in Carcass, are we killing hobbits? I hope so, but just quietly, I don't think the game will let us. Okay, he's up here. The young hobbit speaks to a crowd of admirers. Are you going to talk about what happened at Crick Hollow?
Could I take a moment of your time?
They say the Bounders protect the Bounds. Why is that? That is because everything within the Bounds is our home. We are hobbits, are we not? We will decide where the Bounds are and where the Bounds are not, and you sound like an Australian politician, holy shit. You there, you look like you could use some more convincing. Speak to these hobbits gathered around. They will tell you I speak only the truth.
How do you do?
I don't have proof, but I think some of the stone walls mark the old bounds are being moved. One day the old wall was intact, and the next, it was missing a stone or two. Someone's up to something.
Good day.
He's such a good storyteller. I could listen to him talk about the bounds all day. Did you know the bounds of the Shire used to be different from the current bounds? That's a fucking fourth wall brick if there was one. I've seen the maps. Ego Clayhanger has a book containing such maps in his collection. Now, what was the name of that author? It was someone familiar, but I can't remember why. I'm losing my voice.
Hello there.
Radigar speaks the truth. I have seen a ruffian or two cross the bounds of southern Yondershire. We have to do something.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Radigar is worried about Yondershire, and I believe him. We live a peaceful life, but lately I've been seeing more and more troublemakers about. What's the point of that, dude?
Good day.
Now that you have spoken to these fine hobbits, you must see that I speak the truth. My name is Frediger, and I have but one concern, the state of the bounds. There has been something upsetting going on in the Shire. I can't say any more than that, but you'll have to take my word for it. There are frightening folk about, and... I shiver. The less said of that, the better, but I've also seen a number of ruffians moving about, and we can surely do something about them. I'm very good at that. Can I ask you to persuade some ruffians to turn tail and return to their homes outside the Shire? Yes, I will do your murdering for you, promise. You've taken up residence in the ruins of Ost-Lagarath to the north, but you might also find them prowling about elsewhere in the Yondershire. Oh my god, my voice. Going up there already, really? Alright, fine. The postman, are you who I think you are? You are, but I'll take your quests.
Please, stay a moment.
If you have a complaint to file against QuickPost, I do ask that you submit it in writing and deliver it to my assistant, blah blah blah, I don't care. With out of the way, who are you? We introduce ourselves. Pleased to meet you, I'm Walter Grubb, and I've been a postman going on 12 years. I'd say it's my calling if you could believe in such things. That's what's going on with QuickPost. I wish I could tell you. Like I said, Mar's been turning up late or not at all, and the folk in Yondershire aren't too happy about it. I don't know if the postmaster's been trying some new or altering routes, but I don't think that's it. Between you and me, I think someone's been tampering with the mail. If you've of a mind to help me sort this out, meet me inside the QuickPost. Alright, let's do some mail tampering. They'll never suspect us. Strewn with undelivered letters and parcels. This music.
Just a moment.
I must apologise for the mess. We're a bit backed up with letters and parcels to be delivered to Hithershire. Where's Hithershire? Most folks down south, just call it Shire. Seems a bit odd, but you digress. Had a few postmen come up from here with small deliveries, but none of them are taking as much as they ought to deliver back to the rest of the Shire. Yeah, we've been here. The Shire has two meta quests. One is delivering letters, the other is running pies around the place. I'll be doing that when Minas Tirith burns. The bearer received a delivery from the QuickPost of Waymeese this morning, and as usual, it was very light. After you inspected the letters and parcels, you only become more suspicious that someone's been deliberately tampering with the mail. Why don't you head up front and take a look at them? I am curious to know what you make of their condition. What makes you think we're qualified to do this? I'm not qualified for this at all. It is wrinkled and stained by tea, no signs of tampering. It's unsealed. That's us. Knots appear to be hastily tied. Curious symbol in ink. Curious symbol. Some weird kind of sap, but it's been unsealed and sealed. Resealed with wax of a different colour. Alright. I've used my deductive skills. I think something's wrong with these letters. Tell Postman Grubb that unless many hobbits have coincidentally forgotten to add postscripts until after sealing their letters, must conclude that there are obvious signs of tampering on all of the recent deliveries at the QuickPost in No Bottle. I'm not sure why needed our help to do that, but whatever. If the postmaster had caught wind of this, he'd have already put a stop to it. Blah blah blah. We've got to inform the postmaster at once. He writes a letter. I hope you don't mind, but I need to ask you to deliver this to Postmaster Proudfoot in Mickle Delving. We're going back. Shit. In case something should happen to the letter, commit it to your memory that Nombosso has received 33 pieces of mail from the Hithershire in the past month. 33. Remember that, chat? The postmaster will have his own records on hand. I would urge him to compare against my own. There is something afoot in the Shire. Okay. Is your letter here, or do I have it? No, I think I've got it. Yeah, we've got that, but we can't look at it. Okay. Need to go back there at some point. Let me find the farm first. Just trampling on all your flowers. Honk if Charlie Kirk's dead. Holy crap, dude. Beverage GG, thank you for the raid. How was the stream? Guessing you're also playing some LOTRO? So everyone's just joined. I'm coughing my lungs up tonight, so my voice is very, very scratchy, but I do play this casually sometimes, just not very often. But I'm a returning player coming back to this after God knows how many years, so I'm just chilling in the Yondershire tonight. Thank you for the raid, dude. How are you doing? Where's the farm? There should be a farm somewhere around here, I just can't see it. It is out to the west somewhere. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm coughing up my lungs in the background. Les Wild, how you doing, dude? Welcome all raiders. All good, you've been playing some LOTRO too, doing a hardcore one life character run for fun. Nice. I'm only hardcore enough to go up to level 20 to get the title, and that is it. After that, I'm happy to die as much as I like. The farm primarily grows barley for No Bottle's famous brew. The hobbits are all getting drunk.
Could I take a moment of your time?
It's collect barley from the fields, but that is probably something I need. Definitely need that. And thank you for the follow, appreciate it, man. Hello there, correct me if you're wrong, but you seem to be the sort who enjoys good brew. Not necessarily. Mind you, I am a dwarf. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever fancied brewing up a good beer yourself? I find if you engage with the process, you'll have a greater appreciation for every bottle you enjoy, and wouldn't that be quite a nice reward? You'll be happy to teach us the way. I am Loda Hop Blossom, the head brewmaster of No Bottle, and mine is the finest beer in the West Farthing. Don't let anyone tell you differently. This may be one of the Yaga settlements in the Shire, blah 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 blah. Now listen to the many steps of brewing a beer of which you can be proud. I'm listening. Whoa. I was talking. Alright, fine. How rude. Alright, I need to collect some barley. I need to brew some beer. I mean, my channel is for mature audiences, so I think this will be okay. Brewing beer on the channel will be okay. Hopefully. Beverage, what level are you up to right now in your hardcore run? I'm just about to crack 21, I've not died yet. I kind of feel like the meta strat is to you choose one of these difficulty levels, level 3 or whatever, and then you just craft your way up to level 130 or something with Farmer. 46? Dang, dude. That's doing instances and stuff, or just landscape? Alright, so most of the barley. We're learning how to make beer, chat. Alright, so mash it. Somewhere over here. Now we need to boil it. Boil it, mash it, stick it in the stew. Need to ferment it. Over there. And while it's fermenting, we need to go back to the pub and collect empty bottles from the farm and the pub. I feel like even with this delay, we're skipping a couple of steps here. Any more around here? No. Okay, so we do actually get points for doing the rep at least. No, that's not it. Where did the pub go? It's somewhere around here. There it is. These lazy ass hobbits just leaving their bottles lying all over the place. I want to grab that bottle, please. A sudden ad, apologies for that. Blame GMP for the ads. You don't know who he is, but he's a delightful person. But, yeah. Mainly just landscape, nice. Guessing that puts you around either the Misties or Agma. Roger, it's been so long, I don't know if they've introduced new areas. You're on max difficulty. Oh my god. Are you playing in a kinship or just solo? I looked at the stats on max difficulty and went, no, not doing that. No, I'm doing difficulty 1. And that's me as a returning player. And I now remember what I wanted to do earlier when I left Bree. Do I have everything here? I do not. You can do it. No, it's already there. Whoops. Hold still. That's for the Shire, isn't it? Yeah. What was the other one I wanted in here? Honesty, wisdom, and wits were the big ones. There was another one here. Maybe confidence. Need to do some more deeds. And that's useful, but not for soloing. Doing it solo, Jesus, you're Bjorning. Ah. Yeah, Bjorning DPS is pretty decent. You didn't think to last maybe level 10 plus, yeah. I looked at the stats, it's like that's impossible to do solo unless you're cheesing it, like just farming your way up to level 130 or something. Alright, let's fill the bottles. We've made beer. Please don't report me to Twitch. Also need to grind out some of this stuff. Alright, I listened. I've brewed you beer. What now? Oh my god. Now that's a beer of which you can be proud of. Delightful. Note the sense of accomplishments you now feel. No, I do not feel a sense of pride and accomplishments in that. You'll have some walking to do. You can't keep this brew all to yourself. You need to get it into the hands of our patrons. Visit every drinking establishment in Yondershire and bring the brew to our waiting customers. This game's teaching me how to drink, chat. This game is a bad influence. Hello. I'm surprised this area is not giving LOTRO points. You turned up right when the drinking began, indeed. I was saying something very rude about certain political events today, but I won't go into that. Let me just deliver this beer and we'll move on. Also, I need to visit someone's house. I've forgotten why. He was the patron, and he wants to invite us home, where we're going to wake up with no pants on. Books fill most of the rooms. Make yourself at home. The tea is going to be poisoned. Peruse his books. A bounder's life for me. Where's the cat? I'm a dog person. Where's the cat? I'm very good at murdering things. Where's the cat? Right, I heard it, but I can't see it. A boundless life for me, don't care. The wonders of Woestones. It's fine, I don't actually want to murder the cat. My stalks, a history of pipeweed. Talking about weed now. The perfect sword, how to tend your yard. By Handfast Gamgee, we know about him. Out of the Bounds, maps of the Shire proper and the Yondershire, so this is what he was talking about. Contains many maps of the Shire with boundary markings and other annotations. Just need to make sure we don't go into the cat lady's house again. 1 cat's fine, 10 cats, no. Tea's ready, we're going to fall unconscious, aren't we? Maybe not.
Hello there.
Oh, you found my books. Yes, it's true. I'm writing a book about the history of the Woestones. There are ruins found in Yondershire. Some call the ruins Bar Faroth. Have you visited them? All the way up north there. Where is this in relation to Fornost? No, Fornost is over here. Right.
How do you do? Hello there.
Now you want me to go there?
You a moment?
I must confess something to you. This feels silly of me to say to someone who has adventured far and wide, but I've never actually been to the Woestones. You've been writing mainly about the accounts of others who have seen them. You see, I have not actually set 1 foot outside of Nobosel in my entire life. Okay, you're a fraud. Your book remains incomplete, so you need more info. You want us to get an eyewitness account of the Woestones and look for any relics. You'll also make use of any etchings you can provide. This will be most helpful. The ruins in question go by 2 names, so you're looking for either the Woestones or Bar Faroth. I don't see the Woestones here. Alright, so the combat area is to the north.
Might I have a word with you?
Where's that cat? The noise is coming from inside the house, I swear. invisible cat is invisible. Get a raid and run. No, dude, thank you for the raid and thank you for chatting, dude. I sincerely appreciate it. It's bedtime for you. Bedtime. Assuming you go to bed in the normal time, I would assume you're near my part of the world in Western Australia. Like it's around, I don't know, midnight or so. Just curious. But no, thank you for the raid, dude. I sincerely appreciate it and I hope you have a great night. Victoria, nice. Very close. Just on the opposite side of the country, but very close. Have a great night, dude. Appreciate it.
Oh, good day.
Something. Yeah, we're just making delivery. Have a drink before you leave. Okay, we're getting drunk. Are we? Token of gratitude. Yeah, we're getting drunk, chat. I still cast my spells when I'm drunk. We are quite merry. Where are the other pubs around here? Okay, they're all over the place. They're at the various towns. Okay. The postmaster, did he have a letter for me to deliver to Tyfield? Where did the postie go? The postie's up here. Yeah, apologies chat, my voice is absolutely fucked tonight. Well, it is most night, but it's much worse than normal tonight. From No Bottle to Tyfield.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Get a satchel of this mail delivered to Postman Harclover in Tyfield. You'll see to it we are properly compensated. If you've never been there, just follow the road west, blah blah blah. Don't delay, avoid nosy hobbits. Do inform Postman Harclover that if another hobbit attempts to pay their postage with hemp, you'll be issuing a complaint to the postmaster. So we need to avoid the Chiefs Bounders, Lothos Bounders, and nosy hobbits. This is a messer deed for the Shire to do all of the routes. I assume we're going to get the same here. We can't use our horse, we need to run over here. I need to avoid basically everyone along the way. Can't get in combat. I can't let anyone see me, otherwise I'll take the parcel off me and that will be a fail. But this is a good excuse to go to the next town and also do something at the same time. As long as you don't make me run pies around this place, it's fine. Yeah, I can see them on the radar. There's one there. Oh, there's three here. Get away from me. Oh my god, they are everywhere. Also, can't go swimming in it, otherwise we'll drop it. Go this way. Right, we're here. Where do I have to deliver this? This is a huge place. directly north. That is my target right there, and there's a nosy hobbit directly in between. Level 21. 1 traits point, so I definitely want to unlock Epic Conclusion. I had another one I didn't realise, holy shit. Let's put it in there. Right, but do we not have a deed for hitting Acquaintance? That's weird. No, hang on, we're already at Acquaintance, so that's telling me that... Uh-oh. Okay, the alcohol just wore off. That's telling me that we can already pick up that skill, I just need the number of coins. Lightship, how you doing? Wait a minute, it's not the weekend now? Indeed. Weekend's in a couple of days. Hope you're doing well, dude. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah. We're going to have to run pies around the Shire as well, aren't we? I know it. Oh my god. Aid Postman Grub and complete Rouse over yonder. I think we've got that. Maybe not. Not yet, so that's the reverse rouse. I don't care. I'm not doing missions yet. Alright, so I was told to come here by what's-his-face when I entered the Yondershire.
Just a moment.
What brings you here? Just looking for experience. Literally.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Okay, where is your pub? We're told to speak to you? Yeah, you're the guy I just mentioned.
Is there something I can do for you?
Have you come to Yondershire for Angelica's housewarming party? How lovely. I've had my hands full keeping Dundada, so I can't pronounce these names out of trouble, but Mother entrusted me with the task and I would not let her down. You ask where her brother and sister have gone? A sudden look of panic crosses her face. Why, they were here a minute ago. I took my eyes off them for just a moment and they vanished? This is so typical. Can you track them down for me? Marigold have been talking about seeing the elf ruins to the west of here. Okay, they're probably dead. But where that other guy might have gone is a mystery to me. Maybe Marigold will know, she had better. Right, we want to murder the half-orcs in Tham Amothia. Okay. Once again, I can do that, so I'm very good at murdering things.
Hello there.
Yes, I saved your establishment while brewing up your beer. It's not very good beer. Guess what it is, though. Do me a flavor?
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
You want us to pick some wolfweed for you. None of the shops around here have any in stock. You needed to cook some very special dishes. Why can't you get it? Because of the wolves. I mean, no slouch in a scrap. I'm no slouch in a scrap, rather, but fighting wolves is not for me. Okay, fine. I'll murder some wolves for you. I'll drink this alcohol and then murder some wolves. The pubs here are so full. Holy crap. Like, I'm thinking of the pubs that we saw at level 85 in Rohan, and they were never this busy. There's a lot of character models in here. Alright, what am I doing? I know I should probably pick up multiple quests at once, but I don't want to get too overwhelmed. Overwhelmed reading stuff and trying to keep stuff and keep track of things in my brain. My poor little brain hurts. Powerful skill is powerful. Alright, so where's your weed? I see a bunch of sheep, but I don't see any sheeps in... What's that saying? I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't see any wolves. In here, maybe? I don't see wolves, but I do see weed. Be through. Where are they? No idea where you just came from, but you're gonna die. Winter storm is done. Nice. Which reminds me, I got swap shot other stuff to do. Yeah, I've got a feeling you're another player, but you know, you do you. He's looking at me and I'm not sure why. Wolfweed. Where's the weed? It should be right here, but I don't see it. Am I just blind? Am I too drunk to see it? Oh, there's one up here. Yep, there we go. It's sort of on the edge. Need one more. Nice will do. Okay, that quest is done. We can turn that in. Guessing there'll be another step or another quest beyond that, though.
Lovely day, isn't
Alright, I've saved your week. You have a friend coming to visit from afar. This is my first time meeting her in person. You're keen on making a good first impression. There's always an ulterior motive. And that's it, okay. Oh, go away. It's just a yawning chat. Alright, so what do you want here? There's about 4 people who can give quests here, and they all need doing at some point. An elf?
Megavanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
What is an elf doing here? Hey, old friend, would you like to join in our game of hiders and seek? Oh, fuck, here we go. You may decline, but you'll warn you that the children are quite tenacious. You had no choice but to surrender when I found you. They're still as energetic as they were when you started playing. You've grown wary. Can you assume the role of seeker for a while? When you're ready, climb to the gazebo Begin counting down. Rest assured there is no need to venture beyond tight field's walls to find the children. I keep thinking it's tight wall, but it's tight field. And there's no second T. Alright, fine. Find and poke the hiders. Poking the hiders seems weird, but okay. I'll poke you. Can I poke you? Okay, let's get really close to them. I see a whole bunch of quest rings, so hopefully that'll point me towards them, because I don't know if I have time for this nonsense or not. Alright. Kid, get down from there. That's dangerous. How is that? It's not even a hiding spot, dude. Really. How did I find you? I looked at the map and it told me roughly where to find you. From there it was relatively simple. What? Okay, never mind. I moved too far away. Right, that's 5, but where's the last one? Oh god, I'm out of time. The quest is timed, what the fuck? No, never mind. Yeah, we don't know where the last one is. Hopefully the last one went to some ruins up north or something, and is either getting themselves killed or we need to track them down.
Hail, friend, and well met.
One of the children has disappeared? Yes, I believe I know of whom you speak. Her name is Periwinkle.
Sweet lad Melone, will you stay a moment?
She is rather skilled at hiding. During our previous games, we only found her once she became bored and wandered off. You would not be surprised if this was the case again, but if you not find her anywhere here, mind you, I don't think we look terribly hard, the situation is grave indeed. I shall ask the bounders if they've seen her. Perhaps you could ask the other children if they've gone to play near the inn. Children playing near the inn. They're starting to drink young, kids. No useful information. Can I question you again? I'm just going to gesticulate wildly.
Is there something I can do for you?
You know nothing? You three, little shits, tell me where this other one is. Oh, I saw her. She came to my hiding spot and asked if I wanted to explore the scary ruins nearby. I said no, and shoo, before both of us get caught. I don't think she took that very well. Are you going Matham hunting together? Is that why I see Mr. Gildor waiting at the western gate? I suppose we'd better rescue this fucking hobbit child. Bounders have not seen her, you expected as such. You discovered faint footprints leading to the west out here. If what you've learned is true, then she must have run off to Tham Amathir. We've heard of that place. It is a dark place, certainly no place for a child. Let us part for now. We can cover more ground on our way southwest and regroup outside the ruins. Over there. Alright, so you know what? The child can wait. She'll be fine. Let's take a look and see what other quests we have here that I can potentially pick up and knock off at the same time. I don't want to touch the postmaster. Who are you? What's your story?
Well met.
Judging by our outfits, I mean, no. Discerning taste, absolutely not. That hat is awful. Perhaps you're the right person to help you. You're in town visiting a friend. This will be my first time being a guest in her home. Ah, this must be the person who's going to the pub. And I'd like to bring a gift to her, a Matham, as they say around these parts. Problem is, you can't decide what to give her. You're petrified of giving a lackluster gift. Can you ask around town, see what folks think make for a good gift? Can do, I guess. You're not one of the people, but I'm going to check out your quest rings anyway.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Are we headed to Gamwich? We are not. I'll pass on that for now. Some of the rings are not showing up on the map. Don't know why.
Is there something I can do for you?
Red. I like red things. Very simple and very to the point.
Just a moment.
The smaller, the better. When you have as many friends and relations as I do, a lot of Mathams find their way into your home. You like to keep things tidy, so smaller Mathams mean they take up less space, which means I am less bothered. That's a very cursed way of putting it, but okay. I thought it might have actually been for you.
Good day.
Anything, you suppose? If I receive a Matham I don't like, I simply pass it along to someone else. Personally, though, you like receiving a Matham suited to my hobbies, a hammer, a bundle of cheesecloth, and a short sword. The 3 separate hobbies, of course. If so, a new wooden spoon would be great. I lost my old one during what I choose to call a grain mashing incident. That sounds mildly concerning, but okay. I guess we're getting her a red spoon.
Welcome, traveler.
A third of that information is very useful. You know, my friend is a brewer. Maybe a wooden spoon would make a good gift. You know what? I'm no stranger to whittling. Perhaps I could make it for her myself. Is it proper to whistle a wooden spoon? I suppose I'll find out. That's it. Okay. So, Postmaster, Gamwich behind us, what do you have? We'll do that one at the same time as the other ones. Shrews Glues.
Might I have a word with you?
I'm a little embarrassed, but perhaps you can help me with something? I've always kept my bound of supplies within a small shed, and never thought I needed to worry that someone might break in, but that very thing has happened. I know the identities of the culprits. It's shrews. They burrowed right under the wall of my shed and made a terrible mess. Worse still, they ran off with an important map of mine and have likely torn it all to pieces by now. Oh god. Can you find all the pieces of the map and return them to me so I can put it back together? This seems convoluted, but sure. Why not? And what else do we have?
Might I have a word with you?
Have you got time to help us search for a missing hobbit? Reginald is his name. He ventured out of Tyfield a day ago, has not returned. Rather concerned, poor fellow has a reputation for being unlucky. There was a time where he wasn't as plagued, but that's not our story. Blah blah blah. He was headed towards a camp in the marsh to the west. I'm sure it can handle the local wildlife just fine, but goblins are another story. There are quite a few of them in the ruins to the northwest. Okay, we can deal with that. We're going roughly in that direction anyway. Oh god. Can I not change the... Oh wow, LOTRO, what the fuck? You've let us put 10 quests now, but you've only got 8 colours. Under normal circumstances, I'd say that's very funny. Right, so let's go west. And I suppose we better go rescue this hobbit, murder a couple of shrews, murder some goblins, and lots of other fun stuff in the meantime. I'll hold off on the pub crawl until we go to Gamwich and Longcleave. That's one. There's a ring here, but it's just connected to the shrews. Are there any more around here before I go west? And this might be a longer term quest. Alright. Half orcs, just like that. Goblins. Bring up. Do all of those count as individual goblins? Oh wow, they do. That's potentially a much easier way of grinding that. Mind you, goblins in the Shire is not hard to begin with. So I think this is where I started, coming in from Ered Luin, and I got into this region here and promptly shut my pants. I think I made my way over there. Get anything for the bears? No. Right, the ruins are... Oh wait, it's all the way over there. The marsh. The marsh outside Ered Luin, I don't remember that. I must have passed through there at some point, but I don't recall it. Alright, there's some ruins here. I'll just Don't really see them. They're up there. Just gotta grind these skills. Alright, so how do we get up here? Alright, I don't see a way up here. Guessing we have to go through that dark forest. Or whatever it is. I see a gate there or something, but I don't see a way up. It's got to be through here, I just didn't see an entrance. Okay, that's our way up. Reminds me of that place on the Troll Shores, which is kind of well hidden. Right, found you. I suppose we better look for this child.
What can I do for you?
I spotted Periwinkle sneaking about, though she escapes my sight more often than not.
Stay a moment.
It's fortunate that half-orcs have not yet found her, but you fear this will not last. Distraction is in order. Defeat the half-orcs. I'll return here with her. Sounds convoluted, but okay, sure. So do we actually have a quest counter here? We do. 50! Nothing. Or just some coins. Dang. Where is it? Indeed. Hear the sound of a hobbit girl celebrating near the ruins. Celebrating? Really? There she is. No, that's someone else. So that's the lady who appeared when we took out 6. Well, hello there. Your adventures have brought you to Yondershire. My own taste for adventure, blah, blah, blah. Is this the lady who we saw at the Old Forest? I think it is. Do you know her sister Angelica has become one of them? Yonder hobbits, I mean, not a half-orc. She's a resident of No Bottle, we know. You asked Marigold if she knows where Dinadas might have gone. She smiles brightly. Dinadas gave Camellia the slip. Good for him. Maybe we'll make an adventure of him after a ball. I can't read. Wanted to go to Gamwich to show off the housewarming gift he commissioned for Angelica. And it's Angelica, I don't know why I keep saying Angelica. To some friends of his, you'll probably find him there. Okay, so we've got a quest to go to Gamwich. But I want to go back to No Boss first, or Tyfield, and grab some there, and then go here. Plus, we've also got to do that one first. Right, what am I doing? We found you, you little shit. With a gleeful grin, she reveals a handful of shiny metal knickknacks. The objects are very old and warped beyond recognition, relics from a different time. I found these Mathams in the ruins. Mr. Gildor said I was very lucky. He also said that what I did was very dangerous. And I have to apologize here, so I'm sorry.
Megovanen.
Do not worry, there may be others in the Shire who can teach you how to stay safe on your adventures. Yeah, we need to teach her how to murder. I suspected the half-orcs intended to melt down her Mathams. There is little value to be found otherwise. We cannot stop them from combing the ruins. But my heart is glad to see some artifacts have been saved from such a bleak fate. Thank you for your timely aid. We will take her back to Tyfield. Then you must take your leave. You're going to Lynn and Gilead. Don't know where that is. I need those shoulder pads. That's a huge increase. Good. What else can I do here? Anything of interest? Like up here, perhaps? Just more enemies. No, dismount. Start fighting. Feels like there should be something huge in there, but I know there's not. Yeah, nothing. There never is anything here. Alright, so let's go further west to the marsh and see what the Unlucky Adventure has for us. I assume there's going to be a quest chain there. But this is a blind playthrough of this area, so I really don't know. User skills, do not fall this day, and scribe a new ending. Do not fall this day is a, what is it? It's not the bubble. It's also not the res. I just need to fire that and I heal for a bit. And so I'll work on these deeds. I can knock that one out at least. That's not the skill I wanted to use. I'm surrounded. Where's this guy? Retronard is nowhere to be seen or found, but you spot tracks in the dirt, and they're kind of hard to miss. Most of these footprints must have been made by goblins, but one set may have belonged to a hobbit. You find no signs of a struggle. Perhaps it will be best to continue your investigation at, I can't pronounce that, to the north. You want to go all the way up there? Right, fine. Going for a walk. That's a long way away, holy shit. This guy. Name rings a bell, but I don't recall why.
Will you lend me your ear?
Yeah, this was the prince at, it's the Elf Prince. We helped him as part of Ered Luin. It feels like just yesterday that our paths first crossed at Kelladul Docks. Does it seem to you as well? Yes, it does. The battle at Rath-Tarag and Skorgrim's flight from Ered Luin. Athal and I don't remember you, but anyway, have continued our efforts to ease tensions between our kin. Our history is long and complicated. It will take some time before old wounds heal, indeed. We hold hope that brighter days lie ahead. You're not here on a happy errand. Goblins were spotted crossing the River Lune into the ruins of, I can't pronounce that, and it is possible they mean to interfere in the affairs of the Shire. In addition, we have captured a Dowhand. This one here, I assume. But he bears no weapon and begs our aid. He speaks to this Dowhand and aid us in ridding the Shire of these goblins. Can do and can do. Right, goblins.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
It's good to see you. I don't recognize you at all, but anyway. We were mistaken. This Dowhand tells me that he and his kin fled Ered Luin under the cover of night a few days ago. If the goblins have any ill intentions for the Shire, it appears that it is secondary to their true task. To capture and retrieve deserters. Retrieve and bring them where? The Dowerhands were routed at Rath-Tarag, were they not? It does not sit well with you, whatever. You would ask, we travel to Lungabel to the north and defeat the goblins and learn what we can of their plans. Murder the goblins? Can do. You.
Come and stay a moment.
I don't remember this guy. I did not heed your warnings, you should have listened. Is this a Stout Axe thing? Because I'm a Stout Axe of Mordor, I do wonder if this was the guy right at the very start in the tutorial area. Something horrid has taken hold of my kinfolk. I've had a bloodhound, dude. I did not even recognize him anymore. A few of my companions and I resolved to strike out on our own after Skorgrim departed Ered Luin. It wasn't long before our kinsfolk sent the goblins after us. It was Glumir, a wicked champion of my people, who issued that order, but it matters not. Goblins pursued us across the Lune. You only narrowly escaped. They've got your companions. It won't be long before they drag them back to Glumir and the others still loyal to Skorgrim. Right, so we are helping the Dowerhands. I do not know how to feel about that. What is this music? That music's a bit loud for my liking. It's going straight north through this valley here. Can't see it on the map, but I assume the River Loon is just on the west. Be nice to the bears and they'll be nice to you. Goblins, however, are a different story. We're in Ered Luin. Alright, I assume we're here. It's time to murder everything that moves. Invaders from Ered Luin. While exploring Yondershire, you've encountered goblins out of Ered Luin and camped at the ruins of Lungabel. Although many goblins were defeated at the Battle of Rath-Tarag, not enough. The survivors scattered into the wilds, some fleeing across the river. Even with numbers diminished, they now seek to raid the Yondershire before exacting their vengeance upon the dwarves and elves of Ered Luin. We should kill them. Sounds good. I just said that from the start. That looks like at least one downhand ahead. And there's our missing person. I'll do you first. You seem able to leave. Alright, so you. How did you get captured?
Goodness!
I didn't think anyone would come this far north to rescue me. The goblins ambushed me and took my pack. Didn't think it would be very smart to try fighting back, so here I am.
Mercy me! Will you hear me out?
I can get out just fine once you untie me, but you gotta search for my pack. It has my lucky 4-leaf clover. This is why all the hobbits went extinct. As long as I have my clover, everything will be fine. Goblins dragged your pack off to who knows where. Though you suspect they did not take it very far, you'll wait for me outside the ruins. Alright, fine. I'll untie you. Please don't die while I'm looking for your 4-leaf clover. Once again, wrong skill. Alright, let's do that. Didn't even bother reading it. It's one of those auto completion or also the star quests which have no good text whatsoever. Goblin Slayer is done. Next up is Advanced. So we're freeing the Dower Hands here, but we also need to find some sign of their leader. This area is pretty dense. Guessing the leader is behind me. Gotta use some fiery ridicule tonight. Get that deed going. Alright, the Dower Hand's been freed, so if I go back south, that will make that guy very happy. We found his pack. Professional's food and pipeweed have been scattered across the ground and ruined. Oh no, that's devastating. The pack feels unfortunately lies. Try saying that 10 times fast. New skill, Distracting Flame. I will not be using that. Fire dots that reduces threat. Interesting. I need to filter those out, don't I? Things I don't want to permanently filter them out. Right, this must be, yep, crude banner emblazoned with a red crown. A banner of Angmar. Might as well. A frayed banner adorned with the heraldry of the old kingdom of Angmar. Uh-oh. As you inspect the banner, a harsh voice rings out from the tower above you. Ha! Lost are you? I wager you'll fetch a fine price too. I couldn't read the rest before we killed him. He won't stop us. Well, I'm pretty sure I stopped you at least. Alright, so we can go back and have a chat to Avrathal and his mates. And also Reginald waiting outside. In the meantime, though, I've got so many respawns here, it's not funny. Can I get out of here without dying? Maybe I should fight. This looks worrisome. Oh no. Okay. Am I okay? This is a lot of enemies, that's all. We're okay. That will do. Jesus. trying to be clever with my measures and it's just not working. Right, what do I need to do? That's just going to come naturally. Fiery Ridicule, Shocking Touch, need to mez more enemies. Brimstone, need to use that more often. Wrath of Flame, that is the same as Ridicule. Need to use that a lot more often, wow. I still need to use the Staining Bolt Spit as well, okay. That's fine, I can do that. No trade point for the last level. Right, you, I've got your pack. It's empty.
Oh, woe is me.
I suppose the goblins weren't very fond of my things. It's just a few spice containers left. Where's my lucky clover? I can't go back without it. That clover was a gift from... Not much I can do about it. This, right? Can't comb the entire place for a single clover. This will just be a minor setback in my adventure. Yes, that's it. Why don't I cook your meal back at camp? It's only proper after everything you did. I'll meet you there. I need to take this walk alone. And, he's probably going to be dead before he gets back. That's my guess. Let's break a leg down here. We'll take a horse back to these two guys, Avathal and whoever. Turn those in, get back to the camp. Do we reckon he's dead or not? It would make me happy if he's dead, just quietly. Right, fellas, you're lucky I saw your quest rings. I've done what you asked. You might want to get rid of that snarling wolf near you, fellas, just quietly. I mean, you're armed, you can do it. Do I have to do everything here? Wrong order, but I don't care. This guy's standing here doing nothing. Alright. Something Angmar.
Well met.
Banner of Angmar? I do not like the sound of that. That old kingdom fell long ago and for good reason. The goblins' leader spoke of Sarno. I didn't read that, but I'll believe it. It was once a city of the Dowhands, but it has laid abandoned for many years. If the Dowhands who still remain loyal to Skorgrim have taken refuge in its halls, it is possible they still plot against the elves and dwarves of Ered Luin. Blah blah blah, I'm talking. Brick. I think that's the first time, out of context of just going to Ered Luin and speaking to the dwarves at level 40 or so, that you hear about Sana. Interesting. Sana is just on the left here. And it's a level 40/50 area where you can pick up some good rep for Thorin's Hall.
Well met.
Alright. After all we have done, you owe us nothing, yet you have lent us your aid. You have my truest thanks. My companions and I will not trouble the folk of Ered Luin ever again. I promise it. Yeah, we were just talking about Sana, how it is populated with Dowerhands, but okay. We have much to atone for, and if the deeds of Skorgrim and his lot go unanswered, I fear we shall never again be welcome among the people of Middle-earth. No, you're welcome. I can just murder you all and increase my deeds. I'm a different sort of dwarf. Indeed, I'm a female Scoutsaxe of Mordor. I wish more of my kinsfolk were like you. Yeah, right, whatever. You.
What can I do for you?
Even though Skorgrim threatened the life of my father, which is something we didn't see unless we did the elf intro, I would not think to seek vengeance upon all of the Dowerhands, just some of them. It is a pity that they deserve. It is pity they deserve, not my wrath. The darkness has ensnared their people, Ivar the Bloodhand, and it wears the face of their lord of old. For our part, Athal and I will continue to keep watch on Ered Luin. If the Dowerhands have truly returned to Sana, I have no doubt we will call upon you again. Yeah, we'll go back there at level 50 or so. Not forgotten your deeds, blah blah blah. As for the goblins, you'll murder them all. Yep, sounds good. You have my thanks. Yeah, whatever, dude. Moving on. How's our rep looking? Nearly there. Did he make it back? Bummer. We find him staring morosely at the unlit campfire.
Hello there.
You collected kindling on the way here, but you tripped over and dropped most of it into the river. I guess we know what we're doing next.
Have a word with you?
Oh, you're just going to try again. Would you mind collecting some mushrooms? Typical MMO quest? Can do. You assure me the ones that grow here are quite safe. If you are Australian, that is particularly relevant right about now. Hell, even if you're not Australian, you've probably heard of the story. Let me be clear, I don't like mushrooms to begin with, but mushrooms have forever been ruined. Just gonna burn that sustaining bolts. Oh dear. Am I dying? I think I'm legit dying. I think spawning enemies way too fast. Do it. How are we looking? Okay, Shocking Touch is done. Ridicule is nowhere close. that I can't really grind. Staining bowls is that one. Anything nice in here? Opals are actually useful. I'm a jeweler. It looks like you got the fire going.
Hello there.
Perfect. If you like, you can sit with me. It'd be nice to have the company as I cook. This reminds me of the time when Balls ate all of my food. I've gotten lost somewhere north of Bree, and we're gonna have to listen to this bullshit now. He begins to tell tales of his previous adventures. You done yet? Time flies by thanks to Reginald's vivid storytelling.
Good day.
And that's how a few of the big folk helped me out of a deep hole in the middle of nowhere. You should have seen the look on their faces. Ah, there we go. I must say, these mushrooms are some of the best I've cooked yet. I hope you like them. By the way, thank you for joining me. I used to venture out here with a close friend of mine, the one who gave me that lucky clover. He's no longer around to share in this tradition, but I'm glad you could. Maybe I'm not so unlucky after all. I prefer something that does will, but we're not going to get it. I will take the crit. Forensity on to watch. 10 TP. Or LOTRO points, rather. No, 5. Eventually, there we go. Alright, well I think we're done on this side of the map for now. I'm going to go back to Tyfield, turn in some stuff, murder some shrews, and get some quests so we can go north. Just looking at time, I don't want to go too far past midnight, so I'll probably call it in about an hour and a half. That is, if I can keep the rage going that long. There's a whole bunch of fields to the north here. I don't know if we'll go that way or not. So where was the rep vendor? And there's one in both places. It's a very high jump. I really need gold. Gold for my jeweler. Shrews. Need to murder those. Right, are we done on runestones? Yes. Just looking for the other one. That one there. Right, so I need sustaining bolt, and then I need to use fiery ridicule a lot. Once again, that music's a little bit too loud for my liking. Two more shrews. Come on. Is that really inside? It is. It's in the walls of the town, for Christ's sakes. Or maybe not, there's enemies as well, but it feels like it's inside the walls of the town. You normally don't see crafting resources there. Okay, that one's done. Just gonna find one more shrew for this quest, turn that in, and then we can go north. Please. There we go. You want me to go north? You want me to go north? You, however, want your map pieces.
What do you need?
Found every scrap of the map? Wonderful! You see, this map holds the location of a treasure that I buried for safekeeping many years ago. It was so many years ago that I have rather forgotten what the treasure was. But with the map restored, I'll be able to dig it up and find out. Has to be something valuable. Why else will I have drawn a map? Follow the map and dig up the treasure. I'm sorry, you said I will be able to dig it up and find out, and now you want us to dig it up. Okay, fine, you do you. The treasure is somewhere to the north there, where we just were. Right, what do you have?
I'm pleased to be of service.
You have return. I'll absolutely take that. No question asked. That shows up in our skills, so now we've got our first return to, other than the milestone still. Still, whatever. That is a 1 hour cooldown, but it lets us return to this place instantly. I'll happily take that. What do we have? Friend? Housing items? No. Don't want those. Friend decorative. Again, this is housing items. Kindred, Matham and Copper, and Kindred cosmetic pets. Time with the white goose. We can have a white goose follow us. I still haven't figured out how to rename Chestnut. Ooh. Okay, well that's fairly worthless. 5 coins for 60... That's pathetic. For us, we don't need to actually worry about doing quests here and maxing out rep, I guess.
Please, stay a moment.
Okay, want me to actually visit this stuff here and then go north? Right, well that can wait. We'll do it as we leave, I guess. The location of the hidden treasure is in the woods east of the village of Gamwich. Somewhere right around here. A mound of dirt. This must be the location. That was easy. Let's dig it up. What is it? An old pair of shoes? An old coffer. What's in the coffer? An old pair of shoes? A set of old golf clubs. Hobbits are weird people, chat. Well, they're not people, but you know what I mean. Not racist, I swear. Little framey there, game. Right, I found your golf clubs.
Just a moment.
Aha, of course I remember now. I buried my golf clubs to keep them safe while Foxton Heath was being tidied up and restored so it could serve as a golfing course once again. Where? There's a golf course down here, what the fuck? Are we going golfing? You asked why he buried the clubs instead of keeping them safe in his shed. He laughs. Are you quite mad? I can't keep them in there. The shrews are always getting into that shed. Hobbits, you think to yourself. Exactly. The shrews are always getting into the shed. And yet you seem surprised that they got inside and tore up your map. Alright, so whatever.
Might I have a word with you?
So, you're Frothard Took. I feel we know all this already. We here in Tyfield are mostly farmers, live the quiet life and enjoy a round of golf on Foxton Heath every now and again. We are also known, music please, for our rep making. Not going to touch that one. You recommend you explore Tyfield, checking out our most notable sites. When you're done, go north to Gamwich. Got us. Is it the Elbows Bend? I assume that's the pub. Yep. It's popular establishments. Yep, I can see there's probably about 100 people in there. What the hell? Or hobbits. The farm and the village centre. Farm is to the north. Sprawling farm with tie field bustles with activity. Fascinating. And this here is the village centre just to the south. Honestly, it doesn't seem like it. The sleepy village centre of Tyfield comes alive on market day. All these chickens and I can't even kill them. Actually, can I? Yes, I can kill the chickens. I'm not a bad person, I swear. The goal of my content is to try and entertain, etc., but... I mean, that's too good to ignore. The chickens have been murdered. Alright, we've been told to go north and out to Gamwich, so let me pick up this quest here. You want to just me to go north, but why?
Could I take a moment of your time?
My friend Clothid hasn't shown up for our weekly tea and I'm growing quite worried. She's never missed one before, not once. I'm afraid I can't step away now. I'm preparing food so it'll be warm once she arrives. Please, just make sure she's all right. Checking her home might be a good start. She lives just across from the inn there. Right. So at this point, I should grab a letter. Tyfield to Gamwich.
I'd like to have a word with you.
I have many deliveries from Gamwich to manage today. Yes, I can ease your workload. Follow the road west and continue north. That's all we need to do. Once again though, we need to watch out for nosy hobbits, bounders, and anyone else who might get in our way. I can't kill the chickens right now, I'm carrying a satchel. I have to drop the satchel to kill the chickens. I would have to make that sacrifice, and that's not something I'm prepared to do at this time. God, look at all the enemies. How do we manage this? Most of them shouldn't attack, although that nosy hobbit is a problem. Wolf will attack for sure. Can I get around you? I'm not sure. That's very close. Okay, I can get around you. So this must be Gamwich, which looks very leafy compared to the other places we've been. Right, the postie. I have the latest post for sure.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And this one is the reverse route.
How do you do?
I can't murder these chickens. Alright, so who are you and why am I here? You tell me.
Is there something I can do for you?
Looking for Gaither? Why, that's me. I'm a member of the Underwatch, but game hunting is my first love, and it is something at which I excel. Stay a while and see what our peaceful and productive village has to offer. There are a number of interesting sights to discover here: the hunting trail, the old fishing table, and of course, the finest tavern in all of Yondershire, the Brimful Quiver. Yeah, we need to drop off some beer. And also drink. And this must be... Small Pond is a lovely place for a picnic. Is that just exploration, or... I'm not sure what that was for. Maybe it was just for exploring the place. I'll speak to you in a moment.
Please, stay a moment.
You want me to do something, but... You said go fishing. That's an issue. Same person?
Might I speak with you a moment?
What the hell? I mean, I'll do it, but I wish I picked this up so much sooner. You there, do you have what it takes to become the best hunter of game in all of Yondershire? Bold words, bold words. Well, I'll be the judge of whether you're worthy of boasting or not. How's about I put you to the test? Gamwich can always use more food stores. Gamwich can always use more food in the stores for winter. Hunt each of the creatures to be found throughout Yondershire and return to me, and perhaps I will make you an honorary hunter of Gamwich. Alright, so I'll accept that and immediately get rid of it. I saw the F word here. If he wants me to go fishing, I can't do it because I haven't actually got to the hobby.
Good day. How may I help you?
Same stuff, okay. Once again, this place is fairly huge. Or it's spread out. We found him. What house? Is Cloth at home? Knocking might give you the answer. Is she here? I'm waiting, but she's not going to answer. She's sleeping, isn't she? She drunk too much mead? From within the house, someone shouts, "Go away!" Oh, I'm sorry for being so rude. I thought you were one of my horrible neighbours. I hear them knocking on my front door all hours of the day. The nerve. Ever since I shared my family's special coney stew with my neighbours, they haven't stopped trying to hound me for the recipe. As much as I'd love to have tea at Lass's house, I'm afraid to take a single step outside. Unless you can tell my neighbours off for me. A few sharp words will make them less eager to harass me so. Right, we need to tell off the neighbours. If only it were that simple. You didn't want that blasted recipe anyway? Nah, you're just being pricks. Just coughing in the background. You. Been trying to track you down ever since we got here.
What do you need?
We're here in Yondershire for Angelica's housewarming party? Oh, you're going to be impressed with the present I found for her. And they all said I wouldn't be able to find anything she'd like. Let's go back to the Camellia in Tyfield. She and cousin Bingo, what is with this music, dammit, are going to be so impressed with my gift. You've come through again, Dinner Dust, they'll say. You'll see if they don't. You'll see if they don't. They won't.
Please, stay a moment.
Really? Hello, my capable and well-armed friend. I am the soon-to-be preeminent food historian, Wingard Puttyfoot. I happen to be looking for a research assistant, someone to help me with all of the drudgery. If you're interested, meet me in front of Ost Lagarath. That seems very odd, but okay. I'll meet you over there. I'm not certain why we need to do that, but fine. Need to find some more neighbours to scold. Also need to find the pub. The pub is to our right somewhere. There's quest rings all over the place, damn it.
Might I have a word with you?
Hey, why are you snooping around trying to ruin my potatoes again? Why I order... You don't know what I'm talking about? I may have been a bit hasty, sorry. It's just that all of my potatoes are sprouted and it's too early for them to sprout. Something's not right. I'm no good at solving mysteries, but if you are, feel free to investigate the sacks over there. Potato sprouting doesn't seem like a bad thing. They seem completely fine. And so do they. But there's one last sack. These potatoes are sprouted. And is that a trail of potatoes? Really? Trail leads away from the house? Oh god. This path leads to the hunting grounds of the North Moors. Who are you? Potato trail ends right at this hobbit's feet.
Is there something I can do for you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal those potatoes, honest. Some ruffians caught me eavesdropping and one of them, Elgar Crowfoot, threatened me. I heard they were running low on supplies, so I offered to bring food to them if they'd let me go. Stealing from Imbert was easy enough. I just filled his potato sack with sprouted ones, so he wouldn't notice until it was too late. But I knew I'd get found out in the end. We haven't told him yet, don't worry.
Can I take a moment of your time?
I don't know a thing about that, but I can't speak anymore, Chad. I'm sorry. I just can't. I couldn't speak at work earlier today. At the end, I was feeling sick, very tired, etc., etc. I can barely speak at the best of times, so I just can't do it anymore. I don't know a thing about fighting, but it looks like you do. If you could defeat Elgar, you'd scare off his friends from ever approaching Gamwich, and I wouldn't have to steal any more food from my neighbours. Elgar is holed up in Ost Lagarath to the northeast. We'll hold on that for now. Maybe you could draw him out by stealing back the... One moment. I'm sorry, where were we, Adro? Maybe you could draw him out by stealing back the remaining potatoes. Alright, fine. I'll come back for that. I do find it odd that the quest givers are being attacked. We saw it on the left-hand side, and now we just saw it there. It seems a bit sloppy with respect to where the mobs are placed. Where's this pub? I'm right on it, apparently. Yeah, it was opposite her place, so... This has to be it here. Yeah, this is it. Let's go get drunk. Small establishment. It doesn't look small, and it looks very, very crowded. Also, I just got a quest for that. Or XP, I should say. Alright, yes, I've saved your pub by bringing you my home-brewed beer.
Day, isn't it?
You're almost out of no bottle brew. Have a drink to quench your thirst, indeed. The alcohol has been drunk. I swear are these fuck-ass neighbours south. One more near the stable master. Alright. Is it safe to leave the house now? Do you really want me to go fishing? I saw the F word, I'm not doing that.
Please, stay a moment.
Yeah, it says fish. But if I get to 49 or 50 quests and I have to do that one, then I will do it, but not right now. Finally, some peace and quiet. Would you mind letting Lasser know that I'll be arriving shortly? Oh god, you want me to go back? Yeah, I'll do it. We can take the delivery back at the same time, and then I can just swift travel back. Or fast travel back.
Might I speak with you a moment?
If you would lend me a hand, you need to have the satchel mail delivered to Tyfield. Yeah, I know how the post works. Basically, avoid everyone. I am more reliable than Australia Post confirmed. We can get so close to the eye on the radar there. Didn't realise we could actually get that close. Gotta run. They've all met up in Tyfield. Suppose I'll have a chat to them before I leave. Here's a message. Another one? That's still Long Cleave, isn't it? No, no Bossel. Maybe later. Alright, so you folks are gathered here. Something about a housewarming?
What do you need?
Welcome back. So what's this housewarming gift you found, do you know? I hope it's something Angelica will really like.
Hello.
Prepare to be amazed, everyone. On my way here, I encountered an elf on his way to the Grey Havens. He was travelling westward, and my road lay to the north, but we walked together for a little while and spoke of many things. He was a painter, it seems, and though he possessed humility more befitting a hobbit than an elf, I could tell he must have no small skill in the art. It became clear to me as well that he was dawdling. He seemed in no real hurry to reach the Havens at the end of his road. Perhaps he wouldn't mind painting something for me? I asked him, and he said it had been many years since he had last painted a subject of hobbit style. How many years? I asked, and he would not say. You know how elves can be. At any rate, I thought this would be just the thing to give Angelica, a painting of her new house. And here it is. What's wrong with your face? Yeah, that's painting. We are appreciating the painting. Dino says, Art done himself. The painting is quite lovely.
What do you need?
I have to say, Dino, the painting is incredible. We are fortunate you encountered that elf when you did, for I'm certain that Angelica is going to love this gift. I did not doubt you for a moment, cousin. I don't believe you for a moment.
Word with you?
9 Honeymead Lane. Alright, so you go ahead with Dino's and No Bustle while I find something that I can use to wrap this present. I'll bring it along shortly, but we shouldn't keep Angelica waiting. We're going to keep her waiting because I want to go north first. So we can go back there with the, what string is that? Cabin Fever, let's turn that one in. We can go back to No Bustle with the lesser, but we'll do that later.
How do you do?
Thank goodness, our tea can continue as planned, but don't tell me what happened to Clothhead. I'm sure she wants to retell that story herself. It's alright, it's not a particularly interesting story. How are we looking on rep? We've got a long way to go, holy shit. I could take a horse, but honestly, this is just as quick. So at this point, I think we need to head north to Ostlagarath. And that's at the far northeast. As is Longcleave, it's on the way. Yeah, let's go check out this combat area to the northwest. Well, I assume it's a combat area. Alright. Where am I going? I assume I'm going this way, but that's taking me away from where I want to go. Maybe there's a path I have to follow. Excuse me. How do we reach that place? Up here, I guess. It looks fairly imposing. How do we get inside? There's got to be a quicker way to get here, or to get back to town than going that way, apart from just going down the cliff. There's got to be a more efficient way of getting here in the first place. I want that. What's your story? Ah. You told me to meet you here, but why? Meals from ages past. Want to do some cooking?
Is there something I can do for you?
You think this will be a fruitful relationship for both of us? Alright, fine.
Might I speak with you a moment?
A few days ago, I asked the folks up in the ruins if I could poke around, and you know what they said? Be off before you regret it. And they chased me away. I want you to investigate the ruins for any scrap of writing related to cookery. Check their supplies, maybe they're already gathered, blah blah blah. You'll wait here where there are no ruffians. We're doing all the dirty work for them, chat. That's a lot of ruffians. I think sustaining bolts is done. Sustaining bolts is done, that's not going up. I just need to use a lot of fiery ridicule. That one there. And Wrath should level up with at the same time, but I'll keep an eye on it. Enemies of Yondershire is done. We get advanced. Still no LOTRO points. Ripped off. What am I looking for here? I'm just defeating ruffians. That was from ages ago. We're looking for the stolen potatoes, and we're looking for crates of suspicious goods. Like those directly ahead. Old recipe scraps. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? I think I am. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm probably dead. I just leveled up. That was very timely. Holy shit. That was incredibly timely. I feel I should be dead by now. I have no idea why that's showing up here. Maybe I put it in there twice and didn't realise until this very moment. What am I doing here? I'm looking for potatoes, looking for goods. I'm trying not to die. I should prioritise not dying. That means I don't level up fiery ridicule, then so be it. Go away. Alright, one more. Alright, where are these potatoes? I do not know. Oh, I should be able to deal with that. Alright, that will keep the lady outside happy. Where, though, are the potatoes? Looks like they're further to the south. Somewhere ahead of me, or maybe in that little dome, perhaps. Okay, so Fiery Ridicule is done, but Wrath of Flame is not. The hell was that? I don't know. Thieves. Are they around here somewhere? I feel they should be, but I don't see them. Just hitting delete on the keyboard if I can find us. It feels like I'm right on top of them, but maybe slightly to the north. In the center of this thing here. They've got to be there. Just murder everyone that gets in my way. Are there taters here? These must be the stolen potatoes. Mystery is solved. Oi! Hands off! That's mine! No, I think you're dead, dude. Alright, it's Potato Justice, we can go back. Let's talk to this lady outside if I can get out of here without dying. We're not jumping off there. Actually, we can jump off here, that's fine. The other side, no. That side, yes. Ah! Can't get over there without dying. No. Let's go around. Don't want to attack the fox. I've been told to murder all the wildlife, so that's what I'm doing. Balls don't count, okay. I did not need to murder that dude. I'll quit limping. Walk it off. Okay, 3 more should do it. That will do for today. Alright, so I've got your recipe scraps. What do you make of this?
Just a moment.
We are a fine assistant indeed. Give me a moment to look through what we've brought you.
Please, stay a moment.
She looks through stuff. She suddenly bursts into off-key song and clumsy dance. Yes, we're still here. You didn't see or hear any of that. Indeed. I've made the most incredible finding. A shrub that grows in this area was actually used as a culinary herb. Oh, I want those gloves. I will gather a small amount on my way back to Gamwich and make some test dishes. I would ask you to pick a greater amount and bring them to me in Gamwich. Really? They're in that little field to the south. Okay. I will pick some herbs just so I can get those gloves, because they seem quite good. Well, they're better than what I'm using. Matham, nice. That's a rep. Alright, anyone along here that I need to murder? Yes. There's Nika's shrews and sickleflies. Yeah, I can drop here, but that seems... Well, I mean, firstly it seems dangerous, but secondly it doesn't seem productive. Like if I go down, I can't get back up. Feels like there should be a route through here, but I don't see it. Like I can't even see where that's going to land. That's something. Am I dead? Only 11 seconds. If that hits 60 or so, that's death. I'm in a wolf den. Hopefully there's a way out of here. Nice. I need all the jewelry ore that I can get. Let's look at them all. This makes me think we'll come back here for a quest. So far, nothing epic has happened. We're just helping the hobbits with their various problems. It's not like we're really making a difference to the world. Alright, so we literally are just on the east side of town. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Still don't know how we get north though, whether we have to go all the way around or when there's a shortcut. I'll take out that bear. Right, so where do we pick her up from? Right here.
Hello?
She accepts the bundle of herbs, plucks one from the bundle, rubs the leaf between her thumb and forefinger. The aroma that seizes your attention is bitter and vegetal. I've never heard of that word before. Quickly gives way to a profound sweetness, backed by a gentle peppery note. Just as quickly, the sense is gone. The test dishes I made were abject failures, just horrid and gunky if that's even a word. But the aroma is so arresting, isn't it? Perhaps this wasn't used in the food itself, but as an aroma to appreciate before or after the meal. Maybe there are techniques that can properly draw out this herb's flavour. Rest a bundle of herbs, the way a child whips a new toy. Assistant, I am sad to say that this is the end of our partnership. I'm not. At least for now. If my research yields a famous new dish, I'll be sure to credit you for your contribution. Perhaps I'll find a way to work your name into the name of the dish. Don't do that, please. How do you spell your name again? I can barely pronounce my name, let alone spell it. In any case, thank you again, and I hope to see you around. I just want the gloves. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you. Alright, so we've got one quest to turn in here. Or two, actually. But I can only do one of them because I haven't killed enough sickleflies, neekers, and shrews. Alright, can we talk without you guys interrupting me?
Just a moment.
You're back. I'll take those potatoes back to Imbos. After all, I've got some apologies to make. And that's it. That is it. Okay. I could fish up this guy's boat, but I have to learn fishing, and Swim Carcass I think is still in chat, so I'm not going to do that. Higher standards. Let me maybe go back to No Bottle. So I think the time has now come that we need to go to, back to Tyfield. Sorry. Back to Tyfield to go to No Bottle for that quest, and then we need to go north. I can get rid of both of those. Yeah, let's just go south. I can find the way. Where did I come in? Damn it. Just gotta take out 2 more neekers and then 6 sickleflies around the place. So at this point, I believe there's one there. I believe we're pretty much done in this town. I will take the letter to take to No Bottle. We'll go back, turn this one in. Turn whatever the other one is here, Angelica's place. And then maybe we'll go north. What time is it? 11:30. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was that late. Yeah, I won't get this zone done tonight, not by a long shot. The Old Links, is that a golf course? Maybe this could be something to do tomorrow night as well.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Big post, yep, I'm very reliable. Many deliveries, blah blah blah. We're taking this to No Bottle. Can do. Just gotta watch out for these eyes on the map. Nosy hobbitses, chief bounders and Lotho bounders. They're all bad people. Thought you might have been another player. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you get hit while you're carrying something, the bar drops a bit. We can take a few hits here, but it's not something I really should be flirting with. Right, so we're supposed to... Right there. Off my lungs up.
Please,
Right, so you
stay
want
a
me to
moment.
go from this place to Longcleave, which is where we're heading next. Maybe I'll knock out that deed tonight. Although we've got to go back to Mickle Delving, don't we? Yeah, so this place is Longcleave, and then Longcleave back here. And then we've got this one here, Rouse over yonder. Alright, well, let's have a wander around here. We can talk to some people. I finally got around to defeating 8 ruffians like you asked. I encouraged them to leave. Well, I murdered them, but I encouraged them to leave.
Today, isn't it?
Listen to the tales told by me, the Rune-keeper who has defeated many ruffians in Yondershire. So that's one thing settled, and I thank you for handling it. On to my second concern. Someone is seeking to change the bounds, removing Yondershire from the Shire itself. And this is unacceptable. Here, take the signature list and collect as many signatures as you can. Really? Or prove to the guilty party that the folk of Yondershire will not stand for his meddling. Who's meddling? Who's meddling? I need to know. Alright, so we'll have to chat to the upset hobbits. And they're all over the place, aren't they? Fuck. Alright, that's another long-term project. No, it's not a good idea. There's 5 in each town. Oh dear. Hoping this guy was a mistake. Maybe not. There's 6 here. Okay, there might be some leeway. Emphasis on the mice. Do you even know what you're signing? I don't think they do. They've got no clue what they're signing. There's one more to the north. On the way out of here. Which is where I came in. Through Needlehole. Right, so there should be at least one more thing that I need to do here. That is meeting someone at their new home. The housewarming with a nice picture. Painted by the elf going to the Havens. Everything else looks like it might be to the north. That one, please. Where am I going? Somewhere over here. Don't mind me, fellas. Just trampling through your gardens. There we go. They stand outside Angelica's new home.
Is there something I can do for you?
Here we are. Angelica has done quite well for herself, hasn't she? It comes time for me to find a place of my own. I think I'll look for something a little smaller. Yeah, it's quite a large place. It seems to me that having so many rooms might invite, well, ghosts. Who needs all these empty rooms? Just ripe for haunting. I tell you why I do not, but perhaps Angelica isn't worried about that sort of thing. Let's hope she doesn't regress us. It's a nice hobbit burrow, though. I'll say that for her. She knows how to pick 'em. Lots of people who I don't recognise. Who are you? I have no idea who you lot are. Hey, this is a pleasant surprise. Are you here for my daughter Angelica's housewarming party? You must be, surely. I see that some of my children have already arrived. I hope the rest are on their way. Sometimes it is hard for them to keep them on a schedule, the dear ones. But this is Angelica's day, and I want nothing to spoil it for her. What is going on here? Have you moved next door to the parents? Found a place with no trouble, I see. Very good. And here is a gift for Angelica, perfectly wrapped, from all her boffin relatives, and from me too. Oh, hooray! I didn't know you were going to come to my party. Do you even know me? I know it's just a small hobbit burrow, but it's all mine. I think it is quite cozy. Come inside, everyone. I hope there will be room. Will the boffins go inside except for Dino? I think I might have made a mistake. I think I got the address of Angelica's new house wrong. I would have sworn up and down that my mother told me the address was 9 Honeymead Lane, but it seems like my sister actually purchased a burrow as 8 Honeymead Lane. This is a disaster. Why, you ask? It's because I told the painterly elf I met to paint this house and not that house. Angelica is going to open our housewarming gift and see the mistake at once. When she unwraps that present and sees a painting of her neighbour's house, she'll be aghast. I haven't arranged for the best housewarming gift of all time. I've arranged for the worst. Nah, you don't know me in the real world, dude. You have to help me delay the opening of the presents. March right into Angelica's burrow, I'll get that right eventually, and scatter my siblings to the winds. Do we get to murder them? It shouldn't be that hard because it happens more than you might expect. Just tell Griffo there's a free lunch being offered elsewhere. Tell Esmeralda there's a very competitive dancing competition happening. Let Marigold know there could be goblins or something dangerous lurking. Just, it's no use trying to get Camilla to run out. She always follows the rules. Even so, 3 of my siblings scattered, I can't read, is sure to delay the party long enough for us to figure out what to do. Hurry, hurry, there's no time to waste. I can't speak. I can't read, I can't speak. No, this will all end fine. Can I murder you? This is a huge place, wow.
What do you need?
You think Angelica will set out some food pretty soon? It won't be much of a party without snacks. Tell Griffo, the cat again! We need to murder the cat. No, the cats are fine. I'm a dog person, but I like cats. Go on my content, blah blah blah. The markets of Yondershire are likely well stocked by the farms of both the West Farthing and the North Farthing. Yes, there is probably a variety to be found. He's not leaving.
Hello.
You open your mouth to suggest that Marigold leave the party, but she says, I think there might be goblins up here, she says, and you nod in agreement. Someone should do something, she says, her eyes drifting to the door. They're not leaving.
Is there something I can do for you?
This burrow is nice and cozy, or it will be after we help my sister finish decorating. You don't think she's done enough already, do you? Oh my. Yeah, it's getting there. It looks better than my personal house. You've asked Esmeralda if she has entered into any dancing competitions lately. No, not really. Back home, they stopped holding them as often when I kept winning, you know. I considered wearing a disguise, but all the cloaks I tried on kept getting tangled up in my feet and it wasn't the same. But now that you mention it, I wonder if there are any dancing lessons up here in Yondershire. They wouldn't know me up here. No one's leaving.
What do you need?
Have the rest of my boys yet arrived? Fosco and Berlac should have gotten here by now. I hope they did not get distracted by sights along the road, or that Berlac did not find a sunny place in which to nap. Do you think you could... What's the issue?
Hello.
They left. Mother, they've done it again. They've all run off. This was supposed to be my big day and now they're going to spoil it. Like they always do. Can you go outside and see if they're going to come back? This was supposed to be a party for me and now my siblings just run off with nary a goodbye or a single wishing well? She stamps her foot. They are always doing this. It's worse than herding cats, because that is a joy, and this is not. Once again, not a cat person. Kittens, yes. Cats, no. Right, where did they go? Didn't us is being pestered? Go away. Alright, what is your plan?
Hello.
You always heard the yonder hobbits were peculiar and standoffish. These folks seem to have a thirst for news, especially when they can see a fellow is in distress and wants nothing to do with them. We do have some good news. Berlac and Fosco are coming up the road. We told them the party had been delayed for a few hours. They should find somewhere to wait. That should buy the two of us enough time to resolve this difficult situation. Why am I involved?
Might I speak with you a moment?
We need to sneak inside, steal the gift before Angelica is able to open it. It's not stealing. Yes, it is. It isn't really her property until she opens it. I'm not sure how that works. And it's only barely burglary. It's for the best. Now go see if there's a window we might use to get inside without being seen. Ish. What window? If you are to use this window, you will need to block the view of it with a stack of crates. What window? If it's talking this window, then what do we need to do? I'm not actually sure. Take a crate from the stack outside the Fox and Fiddle. And I suppose set down a crate, you will need some more. What are we doing? I'm just struggling to see the plan at this point. Time's at 11:45. I need to go to bed shortly, chat. Well, I need to go have a shower and then go to bed. So I might just finish up this quest chain and then we'll go north tomorrow. We're building a stack of crates, but I don't understand why. To block the view, but why? It seems like we're only blocking it from one very specific angle. This should block the view of nosy hobbits? I don't think so, but whatever. Okay, let's talk to him. No time to waste, let's get that present back. Let's get that present back before Angelica opens it. Don't let anyone spot you. Better hide behind the table. I'm trying. Faint or lie down? Faint. And that is the thing we can do. Listen, Angelica, I'll bring some food from the kitchen to cheer you up. It will be no trouble at all. Don't trouble yourself, Priska. Why not save the food for the party? But how can there be a party? Oh, poor darling. Now's your chance. Find the wrap present in the west storage room. This is very hard to follow. A cat. Right, grab that. Escape. Quick thinking, what? I'm going to talk. You have to stash some present somewhere and fast. Let's stash it there. Come with me to the sitting room. I want to talk to you. I've been thinking, are you in the wrong house? I'm guessing you're in the wrong house. You bought the house next door. What if we had the party anyway, right this very minute? What do you think, Mother? Oh, I don't know. It seems like such a shame to celebrate without Angelica's brothers and sisters all here. What do you think? We tell her that a true housewarming party should have as many people on hand as possible, and the real shame would be to begin the party without all of Angelica's siblings present for the celebration. She considers your arguments. Perhaps. But if my daughter wants her party now, she shall have it. God damn it. I hear you, I really do. But you don't understand how often this happens. My brothers and sisters are always running off at the most inopportune times. Need to listen to her and keep her from discovering any mischief. Okay. Always looking for food to eat. Marigold's always on the hunt for adventure. Esmeralda isn't dancing, she's searching for an excuse. Haven't seen Berylak in Yondershire yet. He's probably snoozing in the sun somewhere. Fosco's loving boasting. Yeah, he's possibly a Gamwick or whatever it's called. Gamwich. Dinadas, he's always causing trouble. Siblings are always off doing something no matter what. I would be too, I suppose. I do love to take care of animals. Not now that I've had my say, perhaps I'm not so different from them after all. Grab it and run, dude. Maybe it is a boffin trait. What was that? Shut the fuck up, dude. Nothing sus about that at all. I just needed to talk it out, I think. I'll wait until my brothers and sisters have all returned, and then we will have my party. Yeah, nah. I just had to realize that this would not be a real party without my brothers and sisters. Can I get out of here, yes? You love them, warts and all, indeed. We'll wait for your party, but it better be a good one. She's at the wrong house. I guess that's a twist.
What do you need?
That could not have gone more smoothly. Now, Angelica Need never discovered a tiny mistake you made concerning her housewarming present. Never has there been more finely executed caper. Bullshit. Yep, we've been discovered. Dinadas, what are you whispering about? Why have you stolen back our housewarming present for Angelica? You were so proud of that painting of her new home. Miller gasps, and her expression turns scandalous. You had that elf paint the wrong house. And now you've embroiled me in your silly conspiracy whatever, I can't read. Dinadas, how could you? My mother sent me to find you, and she is not happy. She is pretty sure you had something to do with this, and I see now that she is right. You'd better go see her. Alright, fine. Fucking hobbits. They are the worst.
Hello.
I don't know what might be going on, but I find it very curious that you were the last person to speak with Griffo and with Esmeralda before they ran outside. Now, that is not particularly strange for Marigold, but for these two? Something is afoot. Angelica is very upset that her big day has been spoiled. If you know anything about this, I expect you to fix it.
What do you need?
What can I do for you,
Take a
sir?
moment of your time.
Right, what do you want?
Can I take a moment of your time?
Nice. There's nothing for us. We have to track down the rest of my siblings and get them to come back before my mother loses her temper. Trust me, she's a little cross at the moment, but you'll see much worse if we don't hurry. You should check first with my cousin Bingo. He's something of an adventurer, it turns out, and he might have seen where everyone else went. I think he went back to Tyfield. Okay, we're not doing this tonight. We need to go around the place and gather them all up. And what about you?
Could I take a moment of your time?
I am not happy to have become part of this, but I do not want to upset Angelica or my mother any more than we already have. So I will do what I can to help. Maybe we can bring the gift to the Matham House in Mickle Delving? No, that would take too long. I'll do that to finish. What if we just hide the painting somewhere nearby? There must be a hiding place in No Bottle where we can leave it and just forget the whole thing. Then sometime after the party we can collect the stashed painting and bring it to the Matham House. See if you can find a good hiding spot somewhere in this place. I want this armor. Will this work? Nosy Hobbit peers at us, and this is not a good spot. There's another one right here. This is not a good spot either. I would think tossing it into the river would be a good idea, but I don't think that's an option. I mean, that's not even a hiding spot, for Christ's sakes. Hide it in the bushes or something, not out in the open like this. Alright, so I've been to 3 very bad places, none of them good, which means we have to go somewhere else.
Just a moment.
We weren't able to find a hiding spot free of nosy hobbits? We'll need to think of something else. A gift wrap painting, blah blah. What if we gave it to the hobbit who actually lives there? That's a fantastic idea. We can say it as a gift from Angelica to her new neighbour. Go ring the bell. I think we have found a perfect solution. Is anyone here? Ring-a-ding-a-dillo. Don't know how to pronounce that. There is no answer from inside, but you do hear unusual rustling sounds from behind the door. Yeah, this will resolve itself very well, I think. You heard someone moving around inside, but no one came to the door? That's odd. Always heard the Yonder Hobbits were a little peculiar, but you would still expect them to answer their doorbells. Don't tell Angelica I said the Yonder Hobbits were peculiar. She's one of them now, after all. She's already pretty angry with us. Let's make these nosy hobbits useful to us. Ask them what they know about the owner. Coughing my lungs up. 9 Honeymead Lane is where Magatha Grubb lives. I've heard strange sounds coming from her place during the day, but you don't know what might be causing them. She never has any visitors. That's Magatha Grubb's place. She spends most every day away from home though. Do not get me started. That's almost as bad as my war on apostrophes. Most everything is terrible. Belongs to Magatha Grub. If you're around at the right time of day, you might see some big sacks being dropped off outside. I've never heard anyone say what they might contain, though. Alright, there's some shady shit going on here.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, you can unlag me, please. So this home belongs to someone named Magatha Grub. No one seems to know very much about her. We are no nearer to learning the cause of these strange sounds or the contents of the sacks that gets left outside. We have a more pressing worry, getting rid of this painting without Angelica finding out about it. While you spoke with the nosy hobbits, I did some asking around of my own. It sounds like Magatha Grub leaves her home every morning and heads in the direction of Long Cleave. You want me to go north? Okay. Let me quickly do this one to Mickle Delving if I can, and then I'll call it quits.
Might I have a word with you?
Not that one. No, we just need to go back there, don't we? Do we have a swift travel?
How do you do?
It's telling me I don't have that unlocked or discovered. Alright, fine.
Is there something I can do for you?
What is with the lag?
Just a moment. Just a moment.
Who am I talking to? Yeah. So I'm not going to pass by there, but apparently there's a golf course here. I thought there was a rumor a very long time ago that they were going to add golfing as a hobby, but there's nothing to sort. Harvest flies, might as well. I need the quest. Harvest fly slayer is done. Do I have shrews? Yes, I do. Need one more Nika and a lot more sickle flies. I say that and then there's one right in front of me. Or I mouse and then there's one right in front of me. Right, we just need flies. One to the left. Yeah, there's all these other places on the map which we've not been to yet, and I do wonder if there's any quest stuff to do there, if it's just landscape fluff. Three more would be lovely. Yeah, I think at this point when we go over the river here, don't know why I'm mousing up, so I'll get dismounted in 2 seconds. I think when we go over here, we're actually transitioning into the Shire proper. I recall not seeing many enemies here when I panicked ran from Ericlu into this place. Although you're 22, so maybe. Just... Alright, so I just ran into a pocket of deep shit. I'm glad I came out of my map there, holy crap. There's one. One more would be super nice. Just to finish tonight. And that's it. Alright, so there's now a path out of Little Delving here. This path never used to be here. It used to be a very solid brick wall here, or rock wall. Once again, it's crazy though. You start next to the Hardened Traveller at Little Delving immediately after you've completed a tutorial at level 6 or level 5 or level 8 or whatever. And you can immediately turn around and walk into a pocket of deep shit. Oh, so I don't even recall who I had to speak to. Mr. Proudfoot. That's where I dropped off earlier. Right, what are we doing here? My Mr. Office for the Shire, yep, we know.
Huh, how rude!
Hand the letter? Well, I don't like the sound of this at all. To my knowledge, the Quick Post has not altered our service to Nobossil or Yondershire for that matter. And we certainly would not make a habit of failing to make deliveries entirely. To his credit, LOTRO has provided a detailed record of the comings and goings of the Quick Post in Nobossil. One of my associates, Onyx Nethakos, has taken to maintaining the ledger, and I assure you our records are current and accurate. A careful comparison between LOTRO's records and the ledger should tell us everything we need to know. You'll find Onyx behind the counter inside the Quick Post. Tell her to bring out the ledger and see if everything is in accord. Yeah, this is us looking at the parcels that have been altered. Behind the counter, dutifully prepares satchels.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, hello, what brings you here today? Oh dear me, some sort of mistake has been made. Just a moment. Produces a heavy ledger, sets it down. Here you go, take all the time you need. Let's examine it. This is taking a fair bit of time, and it's past midnight now. I'll call the stream to the end very shortly. I think what I'll do is I'll just do a fast travel back and I'll end it as we're going back. According to the ledger, 58 letters and parcels were bound for the Yondershire in the past month. I thought there were 33.
What do you need?
A discrepancy? I can't believe such a thing has happened on my watch. 58 pieces of mail sent out, but only 33 actually made it to the Yondershire? That just doesn't make any sense. And besides, no one's ever lost that much on their routes. Not since the days of Ned Harfoot. Yeah, take the ledger to the postmaster, see what he makes of it. If there's trouble, it's not happening here in Mickle Delving. It's probably those orcs we just went past.
Well, the gall of some folk.
Were you able to find what we were looking for? We found clear discrepancies between the records. I'll have to thank Miss Nethercott for keeping such neat records. To be quite honest, that has never been a strength of mine. If it is all the same to you, I'd still like to examine it myself. We hand it over. It's as you said, a discrepancy of 25 pieces of mail.
Might I have a word with you?
Waymeat, why the fuck are we going there? If the evidence of tampering Pressman Grub was discovered wasn't enough, someone is interfering. If these would-be conspirators don't know that they've been found out, we can use that to our advantage. Firstly, we must safeguard the mail. After Onyx and the others source it here in Mickle Delving, it is sent to Waymeat. Then it goes along the usual route to Nobossil. Postman 2foot oversees the Quick Post. We need to speak with him and ensure that any mail for Yondershire is returned to my care here in Mickle Delving. Until this issue is sorted out, I don't want to take any chances. Next, I'd like to conduct a test of the route to Nobossil. Something is going wrong. You want to know what it is, but you'd rather not risk someone's mail for the test. He begins writing a letter. I've written an exhaustive account of the weather over the course of the past week and a ranking of my favourite pies in the Shire. Hopefully innocent. I've not signed it. I don't want them knowing I found them out if anything goes awry. When you arrive at Waymeat, ask the postie to provide us a satchel. We will run the route to Nobossil yourself, and if you meet with any resistance along the way, return to you at once. I will accept it, but I'm not doing that tonight. That's actually a fairly involved quest. Plus I'm losing my voice, I can't talk anymore. Alright, so I feel I'm maybe halfway through the Yondershire, but There's a lot more to do. I think I will stick with that area though. That's probably going to get me to around level 26. And then after that we'll go to the Lone Lands and continue on with the main plot.
Hello there.
I didn't tag you, that's terrible. Alright, let me do a fast travel back here. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do the Yondershire stuff first. And this stuff here, go north, get that done, and then we'll come back for the post. How many quests have we actually done? 33 tonight. Plus maybe another one for the Shire. I'm annoyed that these aren't offering LOTRO points. We get these coins which we can exchange for rep, but that's about it. And that rep is basically worthless. Alright, I might call it there. Let me just put my cursor over here so we can just watch ourselves go through the Shire or the Yondershire or both. But just want to say a big thank you to Beverage GG for the raid earlier in the stream. Thank you, dude. Sincerely appreciate it. I'll check you out immediately after this, I promise. And to anyone who's still hanging out, still watching, still lurking, thank you for doing so. I don't understand why anyone watches me because I'm a terrible speaker, but it is very much appreciated. Thank you, guys. I don't understand why you watch, but thank you. I'll do an old sensor in just a moment to get out of full screen, and then I'll find someone to raid because there are a few people watching. I want that harvest fly. Screw the fast travel, I want that harvest fly. Alright. I assume we're just following this road. Yeah, so far it's not a terrible place, but it just seems, what's the word I'm looking for? Freak summary? I can't quite read your name because I'm running at 1080 by, or 1920 by 1080, but thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. I should be back with some more of this tomorrow night. This isn't something that I play very often, but I am sort of streaming this particular character and I'm just going to work it up over the next couple of weeks or so. When my internet gets upgraded, along with the rest of Australia on, when is it, next Monday, I think?
Good day.
The speed of our internet is getting doubled. Where's No Bostle? Map? Thank you. Oh, not that way, not that way, not that way. When my internet gets upgraded, I'll probably be streaming either Ghostwire Tokyo or Robocop Rogue City next. Just playing through those games and getting the Platinum Trophy. And then after that, assuming all is well, we'll play some Metal Gear Solid 2. In between that, I'll play some LOTRO, just to chill. Yeah, those are my immediate plans moving forward, and I do need to record Gabriel Nice, but right now I feel too sick to do it. Like me just doing the stream right now, I'm coughing my lungs up, so I don't feel I'm in the right mood to record that game just yet. Where the hell are we? There's got to be some quests around here, surely. We'll find out soon, I guess. Yeah, we'll take your delivery up north and sort out the rest of these quests as well. Before I go, is there anything in my inventory that I need to look at or do or switch? No, we didn't get those 2 pieces of armor. Those are 2 quests which are going to involve us moving around Yondershire and coming back and then grabbing the armor pieces, but once we get those, I think we'll be in good stead to tackle the Lone Lands, use my words. Alright, well, amongst this dreary landscape, I mean, it's a lovely place here, but it's raining at the moment. This is where I'm going to leave you, so thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world right now. Be back online with some more of this tomorrow night. Let me see if I can find someone to raid. I have no idea who else streams this game, so I'm just going to pick a name, raid and literally run, because I need to have a shower, I stink, and go to bed. Alright, so I'm going to raid a Man of Letters, because they have first time player in their title. It looks like they're in the Shire. Speaking to Fosco Griffin, one of the characters we were talking about a short while ago. Where is that? Possibly Scary in the Shire. Anyway, I'm going to raid them. Please say hello. Please be the best people you can be. Thank you for watching. Look after yourselves. I'll be back tomorrow with some more of this. I need to go to my end screen because that just feels wrong if I don't do it. Thank you, everyone. Here is a Man of Letters.